Now we're going to get into the hazards of this piece of equipment. So one obvious one is you never want to be here. In between here, this moves back and forth. This could pinch you and squeeze you and crush you. You don't want that. Obviously, you never want to be under it. Another spot you don't want to be is right in here. This lifts up. So you don't want your fingers or anything in here. The only time this should be up is if you're changing your broom core out. Now, speaking of which, if you're changing your broom core out, this arm opens up. While this is opened up, you don't want to be standing in there or put your fingers in there because it's going to crush you. When this is not being operated, you want this up. When it is being operated, you obviously want this down. Just be mindful when you're bringing this down that you're not under it to get hit in the head or something. Same thing on this side as the other side. You don't want to be in here. When you're working the hood, be mindful if the hood's up, you don't want to be down in here. This hood could come down. There's nothing stopping this hood from coming down on you. The doors. The doors should be closed at all times. So you always want to make sure the door's closed and the window's closed. All right? At all times while operating. Doors are always closed. Right in here. Same thing here. You don't want to be under here. That falls down, it's going to crush you. Now you can see, even with it not on, that could come down with some force and some speed. So you want to make sure you're not in there. Same in here. All these can move. So you don't want to be in there. All right. Obviously, any piece of equipment, you don't want to be in front of it or behind it. Another hazard with this, you always want to make sure that you're cleaning your air filters back here and everything. So you want to clean these in order to make sure your AC is working. So you got them there and here. So clean them, and that will let your machine breathe and your AC could work. Same with up here. If these are dirty and caked full of dust, it ain't gonna breathe, you ain't gonna have any air. So if you don't have any air, it's gonna be real hot in here. All right.